A shocking turn of events. RFK Jr. endorses Trump. The political world was shaken to its core today as Robert F. Kennedy Jr., nephew of former President John F. Kennedy, announced his endorsement of former President Donald Trump for the 2024 presidential election. This unexpected move came as Kennedy simultaneously suspended his own independent campaign for the presidency, a campaign that had garnered significant attention and support from voters disillusioned with both the Democratic and Republican establishments. Kennedy, a renowned environmental activist and vaccine skeptic, had positioned himself as a candidate willing to challenge the status quo and address what he saw as corruption and corporate influence in government. His decision to back Trump, a figure often seen as the antithesis of Kennedy's own political lineage, sent shockwaves through the political landscape. The endorsement came during a rally in Phoenix, Arizona, where both men addressed a crowd of fervent supporters. The atmosphere crackled with anticipation as Kennedy took the stage, his words carrying the weight of his family's political legacy. He praised Trump's willingness to challenge conventional wisdom and his commitment to draining the swamp of Washington corruption. Kennedy's decision to abandon his own presidential aspirations and throw his support behind Trump left many political analysts scratching their heads. Trump, never one to shy away from the spotlight, welcomed Kennedy's endorsement with open arms. He used the rally as an opportunity to reiterate his commitment to issues close to Kennedy's heart, further solidifying the unexpected alliance. One of the most significant pledges Trump made was his promise to release all remaining classified documents related to the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. The assassination of JFK, Kennedy's uncle, has been a source of intense speculation and conspiracy theories for decades. Many believe that the government has not been forthcoming with all the information surrounding the event. Trump, capitalizing on this sentiment, vowed to bring transparency to this dark chapter in American history, a move sure to resonate with Kennedy and his supporters. Beyond the JFK files, Trump also pledged to create a new commission dedicated to investigating the assassination attempts on American presidents. This commission, Trump promised, would be tasked with conducting a thorough review of all past assassination attempts, including those on President Ronald Reagan and President Gerald Ford. Trump framed this initiative as a necessary step to ensure the safety and security of future presidents. Trump didn't stop there. He also made a significant commitment to work with Kennedy on investigating childhood health problems, an issue that has been central to Kennedy's activism for decades. While light on specifics, Trump's pledge to collaborate with Kennedy on this issue signaled his willingness to address concerns that have traditionally been championed by Democrats. As news of Kennedy's endorsement spread like wildfire, reactions from both sides of the political aisle were swift and passionate. The Kennedy family itself seemed divided. Some members expressed outrage and disappointment, viewing Kennedy's decision as a betrayal of his family's legacy and values. Others, however, offered cautious support, praising Kennedy's willingness to break with convention and pursue what he believes is right. The Democratic establishment, already grappling with internal divisions and facing an uphill battle against Trump in the upcoming election, reacted with a mixture of anger and dismay. Many Democrats viewed Kennedy's endorsement as a slap in the face, accusing him of lending legitimacy to a dangerous demagogue. They worried that his endorsement would further energize Trump's base and potentially sway undecided voters. Republicans, on the other hand, were quick to celebrate the endorsement, hailing it as a sign of Trump's growing appeal beyond traditional conservative circles. They pointed to Kennedy's environmentalism and his stance on issues like vaccine safety as evidence that Trump's message was resonating with voters who had previously been turned off by the Republican Party. The endorsement sent ripples through the campaigns of other presidential hopefuls as well. Democratic candidates like Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, both of whom had been critical of Kennedy's views on vaccines, faced renewed pressure to address the concerns he had raised. They also had to contend with the possibility of losing votes to Trump from disillusioned Democrats drawn to Kennedy's message. The potential impact of Kennedy's endorsement on the 2024 election cannot be overstated. While it remains to be seen how many of Kennedy's supporters will follow him into Trump's camp, the endorsement undoubtedly injects a new element of unpredictability into the race. For Trump, the endorsement represents a significant coup, potentially allowing him to tap into a pool of voters who had previously been out of reach. Kennedy's appeal to anti-establishment voters, coupled with his name recognition and family legacy, could give Trump a much-needed boost, particularly in key battleground states. Democrats, already facing an uphill battle against an incumbent president with a loyal following, must now grapple with the possibility of losing votes to Trump from within their own ranks. Kennedy's endorsement could further energize Trump's base, while simultaneously demoralizing Democratic voters who may view the party as out of touch with their concerns. The endorsement also has the potential to reshape the political landscape in more fundamental ways. It highlights the growing disillusionment with the two-party system, and the willingness of voters to look beyond traditional party lines for candidates who align with their values.